Hey, what's up, family? DjRon, the classic DJ from the Bay, coming at you again with another video. And this one we're going to call Unbalanced Scales. Before I get into it, I just want to take care of a few housekeeping rules. Ask that you click, that you like and subscribe to the page, so anytime that we drop a new video, you'll be able to be notified. And of course, you know, I'd love to get some feedback. You know what I mean? Let me know how you feel about it. The particular topic, I think this one's going to be a little bit deeper than usual, but we'll see. So again, we talk about unbalanced scales. And the thing about it, and one thing I love about life is that it does certainly move in circles and cycles. You know what I mean? I just coming from the doctor's office, and the clerk that worked here, you know, we just had to reminisce. I've been knowing her for like 10 years now. And the first time I met her, I was parked right here where I'm parked at now. And I was waiting for my mom to come out, and I was trying to check the oil on my car. And I seen this lady walk past, and you know, she's not usually my type, but she was very, very cute though. You know what I mean? And you know, she's honestly just a little bigger than usual, but she's a beautiful big, and she's a confident big, and I liked it that, right? And I'm like, hey, how you doing? And she just like snapped me like, how you gonna talk to me and you got to work on your car, something like that. And I'm just like, you know what? I ain't even have no retort for her. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I start off with that story, is because here's the thing though. It's not that I didn't have a retort, but I don't have to prove myself or try to convince you of something different. If that's what you want to think, then you can think that. So look, not only that story though, but I'm sharing that because I just talked to her again today, and we cool like, I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? She married and everything, whatever, but we just laughed about that because she actually had forgot that that's how it went. But me, I never forgot. And I'm just sharing that because I'm hoping in these videos I don't come across as a victim, because it's never that. You know what I'm saying? If you hear victim in any of my videos, then you're hearing it wrong. I'm just doing like my boy Akeem say, I just grow through it all. You understand what I'm saying? And so what I'm trying to do is just share some stories, some ideas or whatever, that hopefully maybe a lady can pick up a tidbit and a man can pick up a tidbit on how to do things better. You know what I mean? We want to be good men and we want to be good women. Hopefully that's what you want. And ladies, if you want a good man, you might be able to pick up something. Likewise for the men that want a good woman. All right. So look, a couple other females I wanted to talk about. It was just like, you know, this young lady who I've been knowing since 2005. I used to DJ at a particular club in my town and whatnot. It's really how I cut my teeth, if you will, when the DJ game, or that's how most people become to know me, because the club was lit, and we used to pack them in every week. You know what I'm saying? Folks coming from all over first of all, the city, and then it went to the Bay, to whereas one night somebody from San Jose that was there, some girls from San Jose was there. Then there was some girls all the way from New Orleans. They heard this is where it goes on in my little town on a Friday night. This is the spot to come to. You know what I'm saying? So they was coming through like that. You get what I'm saying? So this lady was somebody who liked me, that was always like kind of flirting, or make sure that I seen her. She was always in my presence or whatnot. And we're still cool and cordial to this day. You know what I'm saying? But she asked me not too long ago, and she said, why is it that two successful people can't come together? Why is it so hard for two successful people to make it work? And the thing about it is that, you know, who can really answer that question, right? If more people could answer that question, why one and one can't be two, then, you know what I'm saying, it'd be a whole lot, the scales wouldn't be unbalanced. How about that? We just said like that, you know what I mean? But her and I have been friends for, we're working on close to 20 years now, you know what I'm saying? And will we ever be an item as a couple? I mean, I doubt it very seriously, but who knows? You know what I mean? She loved the Lord, I love the Lord, and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, the scales are still unbalanced, and just for different ways, shapes, and forms, and fashions. You know what I'm saying? So the thing of what really made me want to do this video, though, I was just had a repast recently, and for one of my homegirls who I went to school with and everything else. And there I was talking to another young lady who, you know, we were friends in high school. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but we've known each other. So we were just talking about just relationships in general. And obviously she's very successful for herself. And so her thing was, you know, when I got first of all, let me get to girl number one. He see I look all this. I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning, I'm not doing this, that, and everything else. He see all this right here. He already know what it is. And it's just like, okay. But when you're dealing with brothers such as myself, I done done them all. You get what I'm saying? So just about every shape or looking female, the shapy one, skinny one, whatever, I done been there and I done done that. You know what I mean? It ain't all about that no more. We 50 years old now. It ain't all about that no more. You get what I'm saying? I need to see some production. I need to see some action. I need to see something that's going to make me want to move into your direction. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? So like I said, she's not bad looking. Obviously, she's confident enough to say something like that. But that's just the thing about it. If you want a good man, it's going to take more than what the eyes can see in order to get in there. You know what I mean? Attraction. I said in my first video, what a good man is, describing what a good man is. Attraction only going to go so far. What happens after that? You get what I'm saying? You could be, a few things can happen. I remember when we was in high school, girl got sliced with razor blades. She got into another girl, and the girl come out with razor blades. She didn't slice her face up all the way, but I'm just saying, in a blink of an eye, crash, go through the windshield, face is gone now. You get what I'm saying? What's going to keep the attraction there? You know what I mean? And more likely than not, it's a mind thing. This is what we're dealing with now. It's a connection up here as opposed to down there, if that makes a whole lot of sense. You get what I'm saying? At least it is for me, and that's what I've been looking for. You know what I mean? Second young lady, same day. Another classmate was talking. She was the one who was doing very well for herself and everything. So she's like, what can he do? What can I do for her? You get what I'm saying? Because she got everything else. You know what I mean? What can you do to take care of me, and I'm taking care of myself? And I guess she meant like she's beyond taking care of and everything else. And, you know, when it gets to that point, I got to know right here, I have more now. I got to live with the thought that she doesn't just want me for me, though. You know what I'm saying? And if she has more, or she feel like she has more, then then she ain't gonna want me. The truth is, we supposed to be together, and together we have more. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it's supposed to be, you know. But when people talk like that, it's giving that you're already thinking about a divorce and what you're going to be able to get out of it. You understand what I'm saying? As opposed to saying a marriage and what it's going to be, how we're going to benefit each other. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference when you think about that. Of course, you're supposed to think about down the road or whatever, but divorce or not working out shouldn't be in those plans. You understand what I'm saying? But then this brings me to the third young lady there. And I might add, this is the married one out of the three, right? We all having a conversation. It's like I said, it's not no bitterness, nothing like that. These is just actual conversations that took place on this same day. You understand what I'm saying? The third one is married though. And, you know, when it was asked, you know, what does it take for a marriage to work like yours do? She said, these are her words, that she would tell a woman that they need to chew more gum. Like, okay, what you mean by that? She said that means they need to, and for lack of a better term, she said it very adamantly, STFU. Say women nowadays need to STFU. Shut the up, basically. And she had us mesmerized. Me and my boy, we sit up there mesmerized. She said the problem is that nobody's listening to what, this is me saying this, nobody's really listening to what the brothers are saying. We talk about what we want and everything else, and most women, they don't listen, or they listen to try to show it and act like that's what it is. This is my experience anyway. But time is going to promote or expose any and everybody. You get what I'm saying? And if that's not the real you, it's going to show up eventually. You get what I'm saying? So it goes back to that attraction thing again. You can attract for so long, but you can only keep by doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I got it all figured out and everything else. Otherwise, I'd have been married a long time ago if that was the case. But again, hopefully this is something that we can all learn from. So me and my boy was riding. He had to take me to go pick up my truck. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful day for a funeral and a repast and everything else for us to be able to hang until after 9 p.m. that night. And I only wanted to leave because I needed to go pick up my truck from the beach shop. The beach shop is only going to be shopping for so long, and I need to have it that night as opposed to the next day. So that's the reason why we left. But he was saying something that his female said to him because he was out for so late and everything. And so he said, man, bro, a lot of women don't understand that. Let me think of how he said it. He said, because of scripture, what he said, we're supposed to love them like Christ loved the church. And I say, how did Christ love the church? How much did he love the church? He said he loved it so much that he died for it. And so that's what I told him. I said, well, the thing about it is that I haven't found nobody to die for it. That's the reason why I'm single. I ain't found nobody that's worth dying for. You know what I mean? And we're not talking about how, like Tupac said it, us good men, we want and we need a woman that's worth dying for, not one that's gonna, a lot of females now are, I ain't gonna say they're out to kill them, but that's what they're doing with the attitudes and everything else, all the extra and all that kind of stuff, the stuff that men don't want. It ain't cool. And sometimes we get locked in and it seems like there's no place to go. But I have empathy for anybody in that situation, man or female. If you locked into a situation where you're not really happy, but you got to deal with it because it's convenient, because we got a place to stay, this, that, and the other, the kids and everything else, it's a tough situation. And again, I'm not speaking from what I think. I'm speaking from what I know, because I'm speaking from my experiences. You understand what I'm saying? But reason why I reference is Pac, though, because they could also say we're supposed to die for him, but we're not supposed to get killed for him. There's a big difference. And Tupac was the one that said on the song "Holla at Me," that boy had a line. He said, "Hell have no fury like a woman scorned, a cemetery full of MFers." You know what MF is? A cemetery full of MFers not knowing. So here go the line again. Hell have no fury like a woman scorned, a cemetery full of MFers not knowing. And we was 22 or 23 years old when he dropped that line. You get what I'm saying? But it's even true today. It's one of them lines. It's a bar. It's just like now Kendrick say A minor or whatever. Yeah, we can remember that now. But what Pac said was so much deeper than that, because how many people do you know that when it all boils down to it, it's a relationship that led to somebody getting killed? I even know of people being in jail. One get killed, a baby mama, one baby daddy dead, the other one is in jail for life. So her two kids don't have their daddies in their life, and she hugged up on Facebook with the next man. Like, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? The scales are really unbalanced. You understand what I'm saying? And I just talked to another female friend. I talk to a lot of women. I mean, it's just me. That's just what I do. But we were just saying, our grandmothers and grandfathers had it right. They was married. They was balancing them scales. You understand what I'm saying? They was making ends meet and making it work. It's us that got to figure it out. Some of our kids are starting to do it, and hopefully they will get it right and they will figure it out. But this is just what we're dealing with now. So look, as I'm getting ready to close, I'm asking a question. You know, why aren't we married? Or better yet, why aren't we happily married? Now, that's something you can ask yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I got one more scripture verse. It says, when the two come together, they become one. You know what I mean? And it should be a happy one. It should be a happy one. That's what we should all be striving for. So look, do what you can to tip the scale so they will be balanced in your favor. And in your favor, they're going to be in your partner's favor, and vice versa. You get what I'm saying? That's just a little knowledge. That's just a little wisdom I'm sharing today. It's the dilemma of a good man and the women, the roles that they play in their lives. You understand what I'm saying? Hopefully it's something to think about. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel about this particular video. It's DJ Ron, the classic DJ from the Bay, telling you to be good. And as always, God bless.